AIDS virus is not illness. The AIDS virus is not illness. Destruction of AIDS virus in blood system of a person will lead to drama consequences. The AIDS virus is not illness. It cannot be treated the person. Destruction of AIDS virus in blood system of a person will lead to drama consequences for mankind. The genetic code of the modern person is the complex lock. The AIDS virus is a key from a genetic code of the modern person. That the key of the genetic code of the modern person work correctly, it is necessary to use two additional keys. Additional keys are in blood of the certain animals. Three keys simultaneously applied on a genetic code modern the person will translate a human genetic code in a condition of readiness to the beginning of genetic transformation. Transformation of the genetic code of the modern person begins at awakening of genes of four elements: a gene of fire, a gene of water, a gene of the ground, gene of air. Transformation of own genetic code is applicability to the modern person. This that what for the modern person has been sent to this world. The modern person can activate genetic code with AIDS virus and two additional keys. How to use AIDS virus to live alone without diseases. Blood of a healthy person, blood of a monkey, blood of a wheelness, blood of a pig. Or blood of a HIV infected person, blood of a wheelness, blood of a pig. Stopping of central nervous system input in clinical death. 1. The full analysis of blood. 2. Removal of the leather from all surface of the body of the person. Startup of central nervous system in without leather mode. A conclusion of the person from a condition of clinical death without a leather on all surface of the body. Interaction without leather bodies of the person with four elements and four products of direct interaction of four elements. Without leather body of the person: fire, water, the ground, air, burning liquid of volcanical at a diverse temperature, plasma, water, steam. 8. Section of direct interaction without leather bodies of the modern person. After day of awakening of genes of four elements, artificial input of the selector of immortality in a condition of clinical death is carried out. Stopping of central nervous system input in clinical death. 1. The full analysis of blood. 2. Clearing of blood of the selector of immortality of products of thermal decomposition of fabrics without leather. Body's removal from volume of a blood groove of poisonous impurity. 3. The full analysis of blood after its clearing. Startup of central nervous system in a mode of regeneration of the leather on all surface of the body of the person. A conclusion of the person from a condition of clinical death without stress after interaction with four elements and four products of direct interaction of four elements. The selector of immortality passes a medical ward and starts a cycle of restoration of the leather on the surface of own body. If the medical ward has fixed the beginning of transformation of the genetic code of the modern person, the selector of immortality is translated in genic hospital. In genic hospital, means of scientific medicine carry out support of ability to live of an organism of the modern person. The scientific medicine in a condition to help the person to have all time of transformation of own genetic code. Transformation of the genetic code of the modern person. The beginning of process of transformation of the genetic code of the modern person will cause of immediate application of means of scientific medicine. The organism of the modern person cannot is independent without the help from outside and to go through process of recreational self-restoration. The scientific medicine of the general knowledge should help the person with transformed genetic code to remain in the world of the life for all term recreational self-restoration. Medicine of the general knowledge in conditions of genic hospital. In conditions of well-protected hospital, a command of wishing to get to know secret of the machine of the universe of atheist physician spends a series of experiments on recreational self-restoration of the genetic code modern the person up to a condition of the genetic code of the maximum essence possessing space, immortal reason and telepathic common sense. 1,000 healthy volunteers are necessary to business of knowledge of secret of the machine of the universe verifiers who will enter to itself into veins merge of three blood animals. Hoping for power of modern scientific medicine that theistic philosophical general medical knowledge enforces to force modern the person to learn but to live.